Welcome to the Suerte del Molino farm, Andalusia in Spain. Water is important to us. A small word, but with a tremendous influence in our lives. This farm receives rainwater and it receives water from 2 culverts. These culverts bring an enormous amount of water through the farm. The other culvert we have managed to curb its power, its destruction. This one is still a wild horse. On the other side of that road, the entrance of the water to the culvert is still an enormous amount of sand waiting to be carried this way. We have obstructed the flow because we want the water to go into the swale. That causes problems. We have already collected a lot of sand here, and I have this temporary sandbags here to see what its effect is. Steve suggested that I block some of the entrance to this culvert on the other side to cut down on the flow of water reaching this side when we have a lot of rain. A very sound idea. This was a natural river. Then the culvert was placed in that position. It accelerates the speed of the water tremendously, and therefore the pressure as well, the kinetic energy. This is not, especially in this top part, this is not a natural river anymore. Then on top of that, here is the Canut system, a water infiltration system, a Moorish designed system that also plays a tremendous role in what is happening here. Right now the water, it was almost full, this whole Canut, and then when I measured it again 3 days later, it lost a third of its water without me doing anything. So what happened to that water? This is the Canut system. This side is the creek, and then the other side is the Canut system. Because this creek was split into 2, looks like, the water flows much faster through this side of the creek, and therefore lots of erosion, so much so that it's already onto the bedrock. One of our community members, Max, was so kind to forward me a video of Otmar Grober. He is called the Water Whisperer. What a fascinating video, and I have learned a lot and I'm inspired. Thank you, Max. The Water Whisperer, his philosophy is based on several people before him, but somehow it says a river should and can and do slow itself down. And that is usually with something like these gabions I have, but in a step system, a cascade effect. Especially here where we have the beginning of the rainy season in October, a tremendous amount of water, and then the rest of it here just a trickle. Here I have some tree trunks, some beaver-like structure, but the water whisperer suggests that we put in living trunks, perhaps willow. Dig a trench, stick some big trunk like that in there, but an alive trunk that can grow. And then do the same into this bank here. Right now, this is a lot of erosion taking place here. And if there are several trunks inside of this bank, that can change a lot. It is also said that a river should be rehabilitated from within, not from the side. With other words, if I take all those rocks there and I build cascades every few meters, it will then slow down the water. It will be permanent because then the water does not wash away the rocks. And then especially if we have some retention areas for water. Should it be high water where it can go, then we have a winner. I'm inspired. I have some new vision, and I have a lot of work ahead of me. If we can build cascades and slow down the water, put living trunks into the river banks, get more sand in this area, get the sand to stay, it will be amazing. The only natural retention area we have is this one. Unfortunately, it is right at the end of the property, so it just spills over and then leaves the property. It should be fairly easy to do something in this area. Hopefully even get the water to be retained to that area. It's already uphill on the other side. That is not possible that way. Somehow here we are on a good road. 1, 2, 3. These weirs, leaky weirs, 3 meters apart. We can repeat this system. That will be great. What do I want from this river? Just to flow slower and longer and clean water. It will come. Till next time. Goodbye.